The time has finally come to mate in one of the nicest airplanes in my collection, 69-inch wingspan. This is the Seagull model, Cessna 182 Skylane, sold by Legend Hobby. Available in two colors. As you see, I have the green. Blue is also available. Now, this is a plug and play. The guy I'm at the field with kind of said it's an ARF hybrid because it does require some ARF stuff. Not going to bore you guys with the unboxing or the build. I'm leaving both of those videos down in the description, so make sure you check them out. This is my official maiden. So let's get this battery plugged in. Let's get this thing in the air. This is crazy. This guy's laughing. Yo, so if you guys see in the build video, which I'm just going to jump to that screen right now. Now we have to connect our motor to our ESC, which is simple. They're not pre-colored, which is fine because if our motor spins backwards, we'll just disconnect two wires and switch them and our motor will go the right way. I get to the field to fly it and yeah. Yep. That's, yeah. All right, cool. All right, minor setback, right? Taxiing out. She's looking good on the runway. Now, I have no flap to elevator mix, so in reality, on a maiden, I should probably be taking off no flaps. But I am me, and I do things the way people usually don't. Oh, and she floated up. Flaps are off. Now, this is a balsa plane, so I'm going to do things the way we are supposed to do them, and that is get it up fairly high, and we're going to trim this thing out. I could already tell you guys my rates are way too high. Oh, my God. She only needs slight left. Actually, that's more than slight. Let's see. Dialed. Dude, she is flying mint. So I'm going to do a nice, this is probably 30% throttle right here. Coming off the sticks completely. And that's it. I'm not holding the remote. Yeah, that's pretty nice. George, what do you think? She's flying mint. All right, we're bringing it around front. Let's do a nice slow pass. I'm loving it, guys. They say balsa flies better, and you know what? They might be telling the truth because this thing is floating along just fine. Now, for this pack, I'm going to run it the way it is. I do have an AR630 in this thing, and as you guys heard me on my build setup video, I may end up setting up some AS3X in this, although the wind's blowing a little bit and it really doesn't need it. Now, I'm liking the way my rudder feels. I'm liking the way my elevator feels. For this Cessna, I just think that my aileron rate is a little bit too high, which I'm going to see what my roll rate is up high. I wasn't planning on doing any inverted stuff with this, but let's bring it out. Let's see. Let's check the full roll rate. I only get nervous flying these balsa planes when I set them up. I'm not that confident as a builder, but yeah, that was good. Nice roll rate. So it wasn't crazy fast. I want to say I have it in my remote at like 80%. I'm going to leave all that stuff on the screen so you guys can see what I'm actually running. But let's go full throttle. 6S got nice power. There was zero change in pitch on that, which is nice. Now I'm going to bring it around. We're going to go full flaps. Full flaps are out. Power is off. Just pitching down. We're going to bring it nice and slow in front of us. A little bit of power. Oh, look at that. Come on, guys. For the price of this thing, you know, they sell it with everything included, 550 bucks, plug and play. You know, as I said, I'll say it again, it is kind of an ARF, but hey, it comes with everything for 550 bucks. Again, a balsa plane pre-covered, 6S. Look at the power on this. Nice roll. Oh, your boy's getting comfortable on the maiden flight. Naturally, I want to try to hover this thing, but I do not want to crash such a beautiful model. Now, I hope the camera's catching that. Green really does pop. Yeah, buddy. And my rates aren't at 100%. I think my rudder's down to like 80. Nice. Got a balsa plane with a flight envelope. Loving that. Very little pitch change, even inverted. Balsa does fly better, guys. What they say is true. And nothing beats that sound, too. When it gets that little bit of vibration, you know, as I said, I'm running an APC prop. The only thing I'm going to change on this airplane is that propeller. we got to do a nice balsa propeller on a Cessna. All right, we're going full flaps for a nice little touch and go. Let's bring it down. So I'm getting slight pitch change with that flap system. So I will add a little bit of an elevator mix. Not too drastic. Throttle has been off. This thing is gliding. Terrible. The slamming goes. Yeah, so I might need like full flap. We might need like 7% elevator. I'm going to play with that when I land. We'll go up again. Half flap, maybe 3%, 4%. It's not drastic. Nice power on this thing. So for this battery, I'm running a 5000 6S, smart battery by Spektrum. All the way forward, CG seems to be perfect, so I think 5000 is probably the sweet spot. If you guys run SMC, you can do a 5900 milliamp LiHV pack. It'll give you the same size, same weight. And I don't know how long we're going to be able to fly on this. So we're going to do our 5 minutes, we'll check the pack, and we'll see. Hoping we could get 7 to 8 on this, but full flaps coming out again. You see when I hit it, that pitch changes a little. And what are you guys thinking, man? You liking these scale planes? Call them Calm Sunday Flyers. This thing is sweet. Flaps are off. Nice. All right, where's our timer? 24 seconds. We're gonna bring this thing in. Going full flaps for the maiden landing. She is so crisp in the air, guys. Like I said, it is far from dead still right now, so it's flying nice. Power's off. I was hoping for a butter land. All right, she's in. The maiden's in the books. Let's check that battery. Let's see how much juice we used. I have 9 seconds left, which means we were in the air for just about 5 minutes. Let's see what we got. I'm loving this thing so far. Lots of testing to do with it, but so far so good. So we were up 4 minutes and 52 seconds. We got 3.89 volts to cell or 58% left. So honestly, 5.5, 6 minutes, you're going to get on a 5000, probably a little less. I mean, a little more if you're going less on the power. You know, a lot of you guys with a Cessna are just going to cruise around. I was doing some climbs, some inverted, tried hovering for about 30, 40 seconds there. I was at the top of the stick, so yeah, if you guys are flying a little lighter, you'll probably get 6.5, 7 minutes. But me, the way I fly, I'm gonna set my timer for 5.5 on a 5000 pack, and I know I'll be safe. Let's get a new battery in and let's get it back in the air. While I did put a few more flights on this, I decided to let the maiden stay the maiden. And as I get more comfortable with this, I will put more content out. And I want some advice from you guys. Let me know in the comments some things you guys want to see and some things you think I should do with this airplane. And I'm happy to do it for the next video. Now, as I said, if you are interested in this, down below is the link, green and blue, also available in an ARF option if you guys have some servos or a motor from a crash plane and you don't need that whole plug and play option. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time.